a BootlegKev.com exclusive.
Yo, it's Ready Set Radio, man. Power 98.3, Bootleg Kev in studio with a legend right now, man. You already know, man. We have got the homie, man, representing Shaolin. We got the homie Raekwon in the building.
What's happening? What's happening, Captain?
The chef is here.
What's good, BK?
Man, I've been waiting to interview you for a minute, brother.
Respect, man.
I've interviewed you over the phone before when Only Built for Cuban Links 2 dropped.
Okay.
But, you know, it's cool to finally link with you in person, man.
Nah, it's all good, man. Respect.
Congrats over the last, 3-4 years. You just, been killing it, man.
Yeah.
The long-awaited, sequel
Cuban,
to the classic
Cuban,
came
yeah.
out, didn't disappoint.
Yeah.
You was neck and neck on iTunes with Hove the year you drew. You know what I'm saying? I remember that week it came out.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I love to do. This is my sport. You know what I mean? I try to do it to my best ability. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, it don't feel like as long as it been in my career. We've been down for 20 years, so it's like
20 years, man.
I still feel like in reality I might have got 6 in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm still working hard.
I feel like over the last couple of years you've been working almost like a new artist. You've been putting out so much material. You're putting out mixtapes, a couple albums, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there a reason why I feel like you and Ghost, specifically out of the clan, are just so active? And
right.
we always, always fans like myself are always, we always have something to quench our Wu-Tang or our Raekwon, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess, for me, man, all I could do is continue the legacy one way or another. You know what I mean? It's like when you're dealing with a 9-man group, everybody's not going to be the hot boy, you know what I mean? So, it's just really all about who's out there doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? And, a lot of guys made a lot of money too. And it's, for me, it's like I can't never be satisfied. I made a lot of money. I live a certain kind of lifestyle, but I'm still grounded. And, I got to keep continuing to do my best and pay my bills and, you know what I mean? Make sure everything is good. So I'm out there like that. You know what I mean? Other dudes, I can't tell what they doing. You know what I mean? All I could do is just look at what I do. I
just saw that you were in the studio with Jay.
Right.
I saw you post that, man. That's
right.
I feel like it's been a long time coming, like you said.
Yeah. I mean,
so how did you guys get in the lab? I mean, what's up with that?
Nah, we just chilling. You know what I mean? I can't really talk about it like that. You know what I mean?
Top secret.
Yeah, it's definitely top secret. You know what I mean?
Did you guys at least work on music?
I mean, y'all gonna see what y'all see when y'all see it.
I think I think that's yes, but I hope that's yes.
We can't tell you what it's gonna be until what it's gonna be.
Like the mutual respect between you and Hov, man. Like I feel like there's very few artists that, I mean, you of course were doing your thing before Hov, before Hov really got popping. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like from New York, there's like a handful of dudes who have been consistent and kept that quality and that level of music up to a certain standard. I feel like it's a small club. When you guys talk, man, I mean, does he have that same respect for you that I'm sure you have for him? I mean, it's like two bosses linking up.
Oh, absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, it was more just a great introduction. You know what I mean? Because I never really seen him like that.
You guys never really met like that.
Yeah. Of course, I seen him in different parts of the world once or twice though, but we was both on the move.
Right. You guys never got a chance to actually
we never really got a
politic.
chance to sit down and really rap. It was just us, you know what I mean? And, we just laughing, talking about life, talking about children, talking about, the future of the game, where we look at it at being, you know what I mean? But it was just a random conversation, man, that we was talking. We wasn't even talking about.
A conversation that's probably way overdue.
Yeah, just, sometimes, man, it's just about, seeing an artist at his best, you know what I mean? And seeing one of your favorite artists at his best, you know what I mean? Like, through the years, like you said, we might have came a little bit before Hov, but, I respect where he went with it. Mm-hmm. He took it somewhere where, it ain't a lot of rappers that did that back then. You know what I mean? In the game at period. Like, I'm talking about from even when, the Run DMC era. Of course cats was getting money, you know what I mean? But what this dude has done is like, wow. You know what I mean? And And you know, I was definitely just commemorating him on that. Like, yo, I'm a not only a fan, but I respect how you moving. You know what I mean? You moving real. You moving like a leader supposed to move. You know.
That's real.
And we was just cracking up, laughing, talking about kids. You know, family, aunts. You know what I mean? Like just life, man. Just life, man. You know.
That's
But
what's up.
whatever's gonna happen
Something
is
needs to happen.
gonna.
Something needs to happen.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, of course it's business, but more importantly, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna see what it do. You know what I mean?
Coming soon, we'll see. You've of course worked with Ye. He actually today I saw right before I came over here that he announced his new album.
Yeah.
It's called Yeezus. What do you think of the title? I just want to get your reaction because you know
That's ill, cause you know me, I look at titles as a reflection of your mind on where you was at making that album.
right.
You know what I mean? And that's serious. That's
real
interesting.
serious.
That's interesting. And you know, when I know him, you know what I mean? He has a strong personality when it comes to accomplishing things. You know what I mean? So if he named the album Yeezus, I mean, well,
We
you
in
know,
for
that's
something.
the name of it. It ain't if he named it, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be strong. It's gonna be some strong shit.
How did you and Kanye link up, man? Because you know I was one of them. I'm a super hip hop head. You know, like my, you know, Nas and Wu-Tang when I was a kid. You know,
Right.
was what I listened to. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? But
right.
Kanye is like, you know, been to me the most consistent artist. Like top 3 ever. Like the dude's, you know, to me his catalog is untouchable.
Absolutely, I agree.
And
no
when I
doubt.
saw that you were on the album, I got really excited. I was like, that's the song I want to hear right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
How did you guys link up?
You know, through mutual friends, mutual business partners. You know, I just got the call one day, you know what I mean? But it you know, it's like, you know how you see guys in the business, you see him and yo, we talk for a second, but everybody's just so moving around
Right,
though.
yeah,
but,
that happens a lot.
Yeah, but when we finally connected, it was the phone call that they called and said, yo, he wants you on the joint. So, you know, of course, automatically we talked. You know what I mean? I was excited. He was excited. And then it was just basically, yo, I love this music, man. I love what you guys brought to the table. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like sometimes a lot of people look at us as favorite rapper's favorite rapper. You know
That
what I
is
mean?
true. A lot of people do. Yeah, you guys
And
are,
you know, I
guys are like
love the
double
title.
OGs.
I can't front.
I mean,
I love
20
the title.
years, you know what I'm
I
saying?
love the title. You know what I mean? It's like being a Michael Jordan in the sport. So, you know, I love it. And you know, like I said, it was just genuine, man. It was like, yo, whatever, man, let's do it. You know, I'm a vibe person too. Like I go off for that.
That's
like,
real.
You know what I mean? It ain't so much about the artist from a growing perspective of he's rich and he, you know what I mean? I do it with niggas that's broke too. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me for cursing, but
All
you know
good.
this.
All
You
good.
know what I mean?
It's pre-recorded.
But you know, I'm a normal guy, man. I'm a normal guy, and you know the feelings was mutual. It was great, and we came up with something strong, man. You know, made it a classic piece.
After 20 years, like you just said, you love the music. You are like the most active, you know, member of Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? And I almost look at like you and Ghost to me are the 2 artists that like if I had to pick the Ghostface catalog and the Raekwon catalog over the Wu-Tang catalog, I would take either of y'all's over Wu's catalog. And, you know, that's saying a lot because y'all got Wu as a group, but you and Ghost, each of y'all got, like, classics.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I know you saying that because you like lyrics, too.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
could tell, you know what I mean? Like, you know, a lot of people look at Wu-Tang for different personality reasons as well.
Of course.
And, of course, me and Starks, we just probably, like, the youngest thinkers out of everybody in the team. We probably still got that kid in us where we say all kind of crazy shit, and you know, it just gets to the point where it's like, yo, you know, you coming with words and different philosophies and you know, different production. Like we still fiend out to that.
That's what I want to ask, man. After 20 years, like the passion for this hip hop music, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you? I just how has it not like gotten old already? Because you are still killing shit, you're still doing what you do, and like you're still excited about the music. I'm just wondering, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's just I love the job, man. I love the job. Some people, you know, they love what they do. You know what I mean? You got people that pay attention to they sport of what they love. You know what I mean? To me, that's just me keeping it 100. It's like I love it. You know what I mean? I'm a kid that never, I come from a broken dream spot. broken dreams all through the block. You know, so when I had the opportunity to change my life, it was like, run with it. You know what I mean? Run with it, appreciate it, treat people how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
And get into it. You know what I mean? Be successful, and that was always my thing, and I still feel like that to this day. Like, you know, if I get the right production in my hand, you know, or the right team of people to join forces with me the way I supposed to, it's like, yo, I'm gonna be here another 10 years, because you know what I mean. That's how I feel.
And to be fair, I think the fact that you've linked up with 2 Chainz with Rick Ross on records,
yeah,
I feel like you probably got new fans off of those records that might
absolutely,
not, you know,
yeah,
but some 13-year-old kid who's a 2 Chainz head, you
yeah,
know, like,
yeah,
Raekwon's going in. Who is
exactly. And you know, for me, that's a part of the politic move. You know what I mean? Is to definitely, you know, tap into the younger generation. But I'm a fan too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I give it up
important
when it's time to give it up, and the music is where it need to be. I'm a fan, man. You know what I mean? Straight up. So I love music, you know what I mean? Like I said, of all kinds of music too, not just, you know what I mean, hip hop. Like I like reggae, you know, I like rock music, you know what I mean? You know, I'm just universal. If I like some soul music, you know, that's the shit I'm in the car constantly playing, the slow music, the soul, you know, because I'm thinking about a lot of things. I'm just registering right now.
Let's talk about Rock the Bells, man. They had this big announcement, of course, was last week. You guys, I feel like you guys have done Rock the Bells, even Nas. I want to say, like, I feel like every time I go to Rock the Bells, either you and Ghost are performing together. It's, you know, it's always some Wu-Tang, you know, representatives at Rock the Bells. But this year, the big news is, you know, ODB is going to be, there's a virtual performance.
Right.
Can you kind of like shine some light on that? How you feel about it? I mean, what can we expect?
I'm gonna keep it a million with you. It's like I have this much knowledge of everything. You know, of course Riz is the, you know, he's the train conductor.
Right.
You know, all I could do is just wait till I get the call from my team and they tell me what's going on, you know what I mean?
Because it's going to be, I assume it's going to happen during the Wu-Tang performance.
It got to. I mean, if that's what it is, you know what I mean? Like I said, I can't really jump out the window and say if it's a go, if it's not a go, or however it's going to go, because it wasn't sat down and talked to with me.
Are you? I mean, how? Like, are you looking forward to the potential of, you know, what it could be?
Of course. I mean, you know, like I said, you know what I mean? That's my brother. I wish he was here right now.
Real.
You know what I mean? But, you know, that's something that I think the family gotta, you know, orchestrate. You know what I mean? When you're dealing with stuff like that, you have to go through the family.
Yeah,
you can't just throw it up there, because, you know, you never know how the family may take that.
I did see that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know.
Hopefully they'll get all that worked out. 'Cause that's something I really want to see, man.
Yeah, that's dope. You know what I mean? I mean, shit, knock on wood, if I had to, you know, do it for me.
Yeah, real.
You know what I mean? Because we married to the game. This, you know, we love the music, but we love the fans. We love the people that's checking for us through thick and thin, regardless of whatever it is.
Right.
So, you know, I pray it works out.
One of my favorite up-and-coming dudes is Action Bronson, right? And
that's my guy right there.
First heard Action Bronson.
That's my guy.
Of course,
I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say.
Yo, what's up with this new ghost face? He's like, nah, this Action Bronson. I'm like, who?
Yeah.
And then I saw the dude, and I was like, what the hell? This fat white dude with a beard.
That's my nigga.
He is so cold.
Yeah, super cold. And he represents, you know what I mean, that 5 boroughs to the fullest, you know what I mean? Like I said, I had the opportunity to meet him early, like when he was just coming in. And, you know, like you said, yo, you sound like my brother. You sound like Ghost a little something. And even to me, and, you know, I always feel like nobody can't really sound too much like us.
Like, especially like,
you know
someone
what I mean?
Like Ghost. You know what I mean?
Ghostface
and I think is one of them dudes who like,
Ghost got that voice, that slither, that, you know what I mean? And Bronson, he talk like that. So he's not even trying to be something that he's not. He really talks like that. You know what I mean? So we was just kicking it, man. He just mad cool. We did some things, you know what I mean? You might hear me on his record as well.
Ooh, that'd
you
be
know
tight,
what I mean?
man.
Yeah, and he's rhyming. I'm talking about now to me, and I know you paying attention to the news like I'm paying attention to it. He ain't sounding like Ghost no more.
I agree. I think he's
you know what I mean? And I'm
not
not saying it like he ever sounded
let me say this.
exactly like him. But he got his own shit, though.